June Balloon was a beloved grassroots event that helped define pre-gentrification Crown Heights. It started small in the 1980s, organized by and for the local community, but it grew over the years into a huge event, drawing thousands of New Yorkers and support from the Brooklyn Children's Museum.
I remember when June Balloon first started. We first started June Balloon with, we started with the kids. It was all about the kids. You know what I'm saying? We all got together and we were mainly giving back to the kids. It was all about, family. It was more family orientated. And then we started the basketball tournaments. We started playing music, which DJing and everything, and then we started giving out food and having certain things on the weekends. And it went from one thing and it got bigger and bigger and bigger until it turned into a June Balloon.
June Balloon was more like it's a block party mixed with a festival. For me, it's just fun hanging with friends, playing Pokemon cards, playing Game Boy, playing handball, playing manhunt, playing a whole bunch of games with your friends. Building memories, eating burgers, hot dogs.
It was fun with all the balloons and all the different costumes and stuff like that. It was really nice, really nice, really nice.
What about the costumes?
Well, the little kids, used to dress with a tutu and, the different color tutu and stuff like that. And you just look forward for it. It was just nice. And the drums are, they have the drums beating and stuff like that. And the drums are one of my, I like the drums.
And it was something that they advertised to all the area schools. And sometimes they came out with their classes or they came with their parents. And everybody just looked so forward to it. And they played games and did story time and all like that. And the kids just look forward to it every year.
When June Balloon ended in 2001, the neighborhood lost out on an important community event and began to gentrify rapidly.
Well, June Balloon, it used to be in the 80s. Because I remember my son was born in the 80s and I used to take both, I have two kids. And I used to look forward for them, coming to the park over there, and it was very nice, it was nice. And then all of a sudden, what happened to June Balloon? It just abruptly just went away,
It was disappointing because the kids, again, they look forward to it and they didn't have it the next year. I had mentioned it to my daughter who really enjoyed it, and she said that'd be great if they brought it back, so.
25 years later, the neighborhood has changed, but the need for community is stronger than ever.
Before, I think there was more community. A lot of younger families with their families, and they would coordinate together so that if I was inside cleaning up, another mother would be outside watching the children. So it was a lot more community than you feel now. Especially on my block, we try to be very community oriented, but there's a lot of new people in the neighborhood and they don't have the same, outlook, values, whatever. I would like to see it because now I have grandchildren and I would like my grandchildren to experience it. Before, I experienced it with my children, and now with my grandchildren, it would be great. And it would be nice to have more community events and things that they can experience and see.
What I want to see is just community come together. I want people to feel that their input matters. Like if they tell you, hey, listen, can we do this? Because I know they got better ideas than me. I just want from experience what I think people would want. The bottom line, you just got to get people together and make them feel comfortable, safe, feel included in a conversation about what's happening next in the community, that their opinion matters. And that's all they really want.
The Crown Heights Care Collective wants to partner with long-term residents to bring back a new version of June Balloon, not to recreate the original per se, but to resurrect its spirit of celebrating kids, families, and community.
I care a lot about Brooklyn, and I care a lot about the cultural events that made Brooklyn unique. And I know that events like June Balloon were happening all over Brooklyn, maybe 15 or 20 years ago, before aggressive gentrification impacted our neighborhoods. And so I'm just excited at the prospect of bringing the block party back. And I also like that it's a community effort. Like it's not something brought together by like organizations or corporations. Like it's just like the people like coming together for the kids. And that's something that I think we need a lot more of.
It seems like there is a little bit of a disconnect between the people who have lived here for a long time and the people who are moving in here. I mean, Crown Heights has such a rich history. That's another thing, learning about the history of Crown Heights and Brower Park. And I think that people could be more connected in celebrating that now shared history, because people are moving here, raising their families, and it's important to respect the place that you call home and that many other people have called home for longer. And it's fun. And we need joy, we need more joy.
And so I think a lot of people moving in are actually looking to build community, and they want to do it not just with 20 and 30 something year old transplants, but with the people who live around them, and want to build like real community based on the things that they share in common with the people around them, which is really so much, you know? I think now might be a time to bring back June Balloon on the basis of that solidarity, as a way to build that solidarity, but also in reflection of the things that we do have in common.
I'm from Brooklyn. I see the problems that impact all of us, and I just, instead of complaining about it, I just figured I would start getting out and like helping people and doing something about it. I love Brooklyn. That's it.
Hey, thank you. Thank you for listening. If you guys really want to get something together for June Balloon, let me know. If I post it, everybody.